What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. If you guys are new to the channel, do me a favor and hit that sub button, hit that notification bell, make sure you're not missing any of the awesome content that we have coming out. And with this video, we are jumping back into Devil's Reign with Superior 4 issue number 2. And if you have not been keeping up with Superior 4, or if you have not been keeping up with Devil's Reign, go ahead, check out the link in my description, as well as the top of this video. It's gonna get you completely caught up on everything that is going on with this Daredevil event. And what we have gotten from the Superior 4 tie-in is Dr. Octavius has taken over the Baxter building. He has taken over the laboratory of Reed Richards. And with him now having access to the multiverse, he has gone out and he has found multiple variants of himself. Not only that, they have also started to track down variants and take their mind, take their power, take all of their knowledge. So Dr. Octavius from Earth 616 can become more powerful. The only issue with this, he has caught the eye of the Supreme Octopus. Be sure to buy the comic, support the industry, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so as we dive into issue number 2, we are picking up with the Supreme Octopus. The man who is Doctor Strange, Doctor Doom, Dr. Octavius, all in one person. On this planet, in this universe, he is the Supreme. And what he is doing right now is looking at all of the variants in the different universes that are himself. And what he sees is that they are not a key figure in almost all timelines. In fact, Dr. Octavius usually dies in some horrific or gruesome way. The statistical constant of his existence, it is failure. But our Supreme Octopus, he gets no joy from looking at all of these variants losing their lives. He does this so he can understand what is about to come. Because Supreme Octopus, out of all of the variants that exist, this is the anomaly. Supreme Octopus is the anomaly. And he has been tasked to keep himself and all of his variants in line. And right now, his eye is on 616. As Doc Ock from Earth 616 is in the bridge, as he scans the multiverse looking for other variants that he could take out and take their knowledge. This is when he runs into the Supreme Octopus. And he is letting Doc Ock know that it is time for him to stop. That this will be his first and final warning. And that when the dust settles, Supreme Octopus will still be standing, and Doc Ock, he will either be exiled or he will be dead. But in the midst of this conversation, he is interrupted with Banner ripping off the headset, because right now, all of the other Otto variants, they are not happy, with them believing that maybe the Doc Ock of 616, he has just gone too far. At one point in time, he worried about preserving the timeline, but now that he has this hunger for knowledge, there seems to be nothing that he won't do, no matter the consequences. But what starts off looking like an intervention, it turns more into a mutiny. Though Banner, Blaze, and Howlett have no intention of really turning this violent, Dr. Octopus doesn't give them any chance, with him believing that they are all beneath him, believing himself to be the most intelligent and brilliant in the room. We see the fight kick off, and really our variants, they're trying to calm him down. Because at the end of the day, they don't want violence. They don't want to kill one another. They just want him to see reason. He has created a paradox, and they really don't know what kind of effect that is going to have on the timeline. Not only that, he wants to continue this. Not knowing the ramifications of their actions, they just want to pause for a second. With Dr. Octopus unwilling to do this, with the battle continuing to ensue, we see the portal open up. The portal that gives them access to the multiverse. And we see all of our Ottos, they get sucked into the portal, landing on Earth 7214. This place is a desolate wasteland. Recognizing that there has been some kind of mass extinction event that had transpired here, they're trying to figure out what is going on. with Doc Ock from 616 letting them know he believes that they were sent here. But none of the other Ottos, they don't want to hear this, because he's been babbling on about talking to some kind of supreme being that is out there, when the reality is, they believe that he is responsible because of his antics back in the laboratory. And with all of our Ottos furious, getting ready to gut Doc Ock, we see a giant tidal wave. It comes flooding in, and it crashes over all of them, with Dr. Octopus from 616, a portal opening up underneath his feet and him falling through. And that is what brings us to the savage lands of Earth 6968, because Supreme Octopus is responsible for bringing them to this location. And though Doc Ock, he tries to do a little bit of chest beating, Supreme Octopus lets him know that you just need to stop. No matter how intelligent, no matter how strong, or how powerful you believe yourself to be, I am the Supreme Octopus. I am your superior, and you will bow to me in my presence. And no matter how much you would like to fight it, this is the inevitable outcome. The things you have done, the course that you have taken has brought you right before me. And with Doc Ock trying to put on a good display, Supreme Octopus, he doesn't care, because the reality is, he is the one who burned Null to ashes. Dormammu had bowed at his feet. He pulled him from another universe with the flick of his wrist. But the truth is, Supreme Octopus, he is not here to kill him, and that if he truly wants to fight, they can do that. He can tell that his ego is going to drive him, though he warns him he should think logically, because Supreme, he knows how this ends. The other Ottos, they don't save him, because while they may not say it, they crave the knowledge that he has. With Dr. Octavius from 616 and all of the variants that he has gathered together, they form up and they get ready to take down Supreme Octopus, with him giving them one last warning, saying that if they bow now at his feet, he will give them all of the knowledge that they may seek, but they rather resort to violence. And with the fight getting on the way, they think they have the upper hand because they have the numbers. But the truth is, this fight was over as soon as it began, with Supreme Octopus taking on all of our variants one by one. All of the variants, they're bringing their A game, but they are no comparison to the might and strength of Supreme Octopus. With all of the variants on the ground, attending to their bruises and their wounds, they quickly recognize the magic that he is using, with this being the same magic that they encountered on Earth 5069. The same magic that caused Otto's arms to fail. The magic that he is currently using to hold Doc Ock from 616 down. This is where they learn he can cast interdimensional magic, with each of our Ottos bending the knee to Supreme Octopus. This fight has come to its end. But Dr. Octavius from 616, with him being held down by this magic, he has lost all connection to his extra arms. And because of that, they have to amputate them, with each of the variants grabbing a hold of one of the arms. We see Dr. Octavius stripped of all of his arms, and with his most prized possession being stolen and ripped away from him, we pick up at the Supreme Sanctorum. This is where Dr. Octavius from 616 is being held prisoner for his actions against the multiverse. For not heeding the warning of Supreme Octopus, he has been imprisoned with no sign of getting loose. But in his solitude, he vows that he will break himself free, and he will prove himself to be the superior. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I think they are spacing this one out really well. With it only being 3 issues, they are really getting an opportunity to tell a story that would be really hard to tell without having some kind of multiversal machine like they have inside of the Baxter building. My only hope is that we get to see a lot more of Supreme Octopus in the near future, because I would definitely love to see how he came to power, how he came to be, and what happened to his world, what drove him to the Savage Land. So so many questions completely unanswered. But more than anything, we are seeing that Supreme Octopus, while he has the complete capacity to just kill him right there on the spot, he chooses not to, trying not to affect the timeline too drastically, trying not to kill one of himself. He is giving Doc Ock of 616 the opportunity to just not go this route. There are so many different avenues that you could go. He's simply asking him and telling him, don't do this one. But of course, if there is a button that sits there and says, don't push it, Dr. Octavius, he's gonna push it. I think what I like most about the Supreme Four is it really stands alone. While it has its tie-in to Devil's Reign, it really is its own little thing going on. But the artwork is absolutely phenomenal, the writing is absolutely brilliant, especially when you're dealing with so many different variants in the same issue. So let me know your thoughts, let me know your theories. If you have not yet, do me a favor, hit that sub button, hit that notification bell, make sure you're not missing any of the awesome content that we have coming out, and until the next breakdown.